Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm the Gentleman, and welcome to another episode of the Gentleman's Pixel Club. Today, we're playing a game that is really old. This came out in, I think, 1985, 1987. I can't really remember. And this game is called NetHack. And this is on the PC. And it's a DOS-based system, but you can play it on Linux. Doesn't really matter. Multiple platforms, but we're playing a Windows version of this. Now, we enjoy our dungeon games. You know, a while ago, we played Dungeon Hack. There we go. And this was on the 26th of April, 2022. And Dungeon Hack was basically a version of NetHack where they applied Dungeon Master 3D type graphics, but the game we're playing is essentially a top-down view game, so you're looking down on top of it. We played a Rogue 64, which was a great fun little game on the Commodore 64, using little ASCII type graphics as well, not quite ASCII, but they were small little sprites, absolutely brilliant. We played Eye of the Beholder recently, which was a nice 3D dungeon. We played perhaps the original one, Dungeon Master, which was a game on the Atari ST, although there was one before this that nobody ever really mentions, and that was Swords and Sorcery on the ZX Spectrum. We played Tiny Dungeons. It uses little UDD graphics, so that little area there I'm highlighting is the man, and you move around here. So as I say, we've played dungeon type games before, and dungeon type games are good fun, but oh my god, they can be a little bit of a challenge to play. So we're going to go on a journey together, and I will teach you how to play NetHack. So if you want to download NetHack is available from the URL you can see on the screen at the moment. It's HTTP, it's HTTPS, you know, they're both available for it, and 366 is a version I downloaded a couple of hours ago. So if you grab that URL, if this game interests you, and you will too be able to go on this journey. The key thing about this game, it is 100% random. No two games will ever be the same. So I'm running the executable to start the game, and here we are, NetHack 366. Oh, it's 1985, not 87. So copyright 1985 to 2020. Think how old that is. A lot of people were not born then. A lot of people have been born since then, but by God, such an old game, but still a fun game. So we're going to say OK to this, and we're going to type in our name. So we are the Gentleman's Pixel Club, and we are going to be Gentleman number 1. And there's a reason for this, because the first gentleman is going to die very quickly, and it will happen to a few of the gentlemen, and you'll see why we're doing this as we go on this little bit of fun, this little bit of journey together. So we're going to say OK there, and then you get Who Are You. Originally this game was purely text based, so you never had any of the menus that you've got here, and we will be playing the traditional text based version. It will probably flip into a tile based version, so you see little graphics, but no, we're going to go back to the original. Originally you never had all these classes here. Yeah, this is Dungeons and Dragons, you know, porn at this particular point, so we're just going to do wizard, and we're going to be human, and you know, we've got neutral or chaotic, so we're going to say neutral there, and then what will we do here? We'll be male or female. We will be male, and we will say play. If we click random, it spins all these around, so we have a random character. So we're going to click on play. Now these are the instructions. This is the backstory. All you need to know is you are going into the dungeon to find an amulet. You basically go all the way down to the bottom. We won't be doing that. We'll be long dead by the time we've done this. And then all the way to the back to the top again and exit the dungeon. And that's it. Game over. The end. You can then go and do something else. We're hitting space to move through this. And here we are. Hello, Gentleman the First. Welcome to NetHack. You are a neutral male human wizard. Be careful tonight. New moon tonight. Now this looks a little bit cluttered that you can see on the screen. So if we go to map and we go to ASCII, you can change the tiles around. So currently it's on use tile 0. We went to this one, and you can see it changing and altering and looking a little bit different as we go. We're going to go on the 12 by 16, then we're going to do map, and we are going to do fit to screen. So it looks a little bit bigger. So what can you see here? Well, we are this symbol that you see here, which is the @ symbol that's moving basically up, left, right. I'm using the number pad to control it, and you've got some text going across the top. The kitten picks up a gold piece, the kitten drops a gold piece, the kitten picks up a gold piece, and the kitten is the F, and that F stands for feline. You can have a dog as well when it starts off. It is completely random, and this is a starting room in the dungeon. And it's all keyboard controlled. We will have to bring up help as we go through this game, because I don't remember everything and how everything is done. And it's been a long while since I played it. And by everything, I don't remember all the keyboard commands here. But one thing you really need to be doing is you need to be enabling auto pickup. So if we go down here, I'm going to go over that gold and I don't pick it up, and that can be a pain in the arse, that really can. So if you do Control O, okay, that's not the one. Okay, you are here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We don't want that though. Let's do Alt O. Nope, standing on an altar. Oh God, what is it? Shift O. There we go, Shift O. And this gives you all the default options here. And ignore everything that you see because there's a whole load of chaos here, but all we care about is auto pickup. So I'm clicking on that and you see the E is ticked. I'm hitting space here, space here, all the way down to the end, and it ends it. And again, that was Shift O to bring those options up, and then space just to go all the way through, and it's over. And if I now move around, my kitten had left the room and come back. I can go over that gold and I pick it up. You see, I've now got 2 gold pieces. If I hit I for my inventory, I have 2 gold pieces. I have a Blessed Quarterstaff weapon. I've got an Uncursed Scroll of Magic Resistance. You can read all of this, and all of this stuff is identified, and it will help you on your journey. And I've actually started with one of the greatest objects, in my opinion, of the game, which is an Uncursed Ring of Polymorph, because the Polymorph ring allows you to basically change into different monsters. But if we can find the polymorph control ring, we will randomly generate into different monsters. But because we've got polymorph control, we will then be able to essentially pick what monster we want. We're going to ignore that for the time being though, and space to go through, and just talk about what we see here. This is the room where the kitten is, where you've got the F on the right hand side of the kitten. There's a door that's closed. So if we move up, the kitten will eventually move out of the way. We can hit C for close, and then we push to the right and it resists. C to close, push to the right, and again I'm using the curse keys to do that, and that door is closed. We can open the door by hitting O for open, push to the right, it opens, and if we close it again, push to the right, it keeps resisting, so you know we did it, and it's closed. Now we can do K for kick, and we push to the right, and wham, it kicked the door. Now eventually we will hopefully be able to kick that door open, so I'll keep hitting kick at the moment, and it's saying wham at the top. Look at the text at the top that describes what's going on, and eventually it will break. They usually break. There we go. We kick the door, it crashed open. So that's essentially room number 1 that we're in. Oh, the kitten's dropped the gold, or he moved away from the gold. It was sitting on top, so we pick that up. We should now have 3 gold if we look. Yep, 3 gold pieces. Boom, we know what we're doing. This symbol here, that symbol there, which I'm basically to the left of me, is a staircase. So if I push, I think it's shift and the left chevron, let's try that. Yeah, it says, do I want to climb? And I'm going to say no to that. If I had said yes, it would have allowed me to go up. Unknown command there, I probably hit return. Was that return that I hit? Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway, we're going to move around the dungeon using using the cursor keys on the number pad, essentially. And 7 will move me up and left. 9 moves me up and right. 3 moves me diagonally down. So you have the diagonals here, and this is very important because you need them. So let's do a little exploring. So we're going to go into this room here, and you see this line forming around me. That's a passage, so that is your line of visibility that you can see. When it goes dark shaded, that you can see behind me, you know it's there, but you can't see what's happening there. So if your kitten fights a monster, or if other stuff happens, you will hear noises perhaps, but it's going to be somewhere in the darkened areas. So let's do 7 to move this way, and you get the idea. You move around. Our kitten is already ahead of us, and it's in that room. So if I remember, dot was wait. Nope. Oh, W was weld. No, can't remember. Fire. No, God, what was wait? I'm just hitting here direction keys. Okay, so I can't remember what the wait command was. There was a wait command that you could actually do to allow yourself to wait while your other animals would move around, other monsters would move around, and that could be important. Without me remembering what that is, I've probably got a bit of a problem on my hand. So let's go and click the gold, and we see a different object down there. So I'm basically moving diagonally down using 1 to go over it, and I've collected arrows. So if I do I for inventory, somewhere under my weapons I've got 6 arrows, which is great. Alright, so we need to reveal the whole map, and when we've got the whole map revealed, we can then explore the dungeon more. We can go down if we choose to. We don't have to, but we can go down. So I'm using the curse keys to move around, and there we go. We've got an enemy there. If you look to our bottom, effectively, in fact, if we're going to do the directions in terms of north, northeast, south, and all that stuff. So if you look at our southwest direction, we've got a colon there. That, I think, used to be a newt. So to fight it, I'm basically hitting the 1 key on the number pad in the direction where it is, and I should attack it. And there we go, we killed the newt. So we've got a newt corpse. Now, I don't want that newt corpse, but the cat might, because if I eat that, I'm going to get ill. So I'm dropping it. So if I hit D for drop, and with the Windows interface, you basically can click on things that you want. So I'm just going to click on that, and then hit space, and I'll drop the corpse. Usually, without the Windows one, you would then have to type the letter, and you would do whatever you said you were going to do with that particular letter. So now, all good. So we're exploring more. We are exploring. The cat, see the kitten ate a newt corpse, so the cat is okay. At some point, I will get hungry, and you have to eat the dead bodies, and eating dead things can be very, very bad for you. And while we look at the bottom of the screen, I think it tells me you're hungry at the bottom there. We've got Strength 11, Dexterity 13, Constitution 12, Intelligence 18, Wisdom 11, Charisma 10, Neutral Alignment, and Dungeon Level 1. I've got 8 coins, my hit points are 12, my power is 6, my armor class is 9, my XP is 1, and my T for turns is 118. So every time I hit a key on the keyboard, the turns go up. So here we are. You swap places with your kitten, that's fine. We kind of move into the area and it jumps it around. That can, in some instances, I think, make you attack the kitten, depending if it's a dead end. We're in a passage with an open door to the north, so we're going to open that door and we're going to go northwards. It resists. Open again, and here we go. We go in there, and there's an F. What is that F? The door has opened. Okay, and let's go on it. It's a lichen, so it touched me. So let's keep hitting it. I hear the splashing of a nanad, or whatever that is. There's going to be lots of words I can't pronounce correctly here, and I'm basically hitting the west direction to keep attacking this thing, and I've killed it. I'm not going to pick it up. In fact, let's go over it and let's see what it is, because sometimes you've got multiple objects. So I've picked up the corpse, don't want that corpse, so we're going to drop it, and we're going to click on here and say space, so that will be on the floor. We need to identify things. We'll do this as you go on this journey. You know, this is, as I say, the opening level of where we are. You know, we should expect no problems here. Let's go through that passage and up there. And there we go. And we're at a dead end. Look at this. We're stuck. When you're stuck, if you hit S on the keyboard, you search, and sometimes you find secret passages. So we hit search and we found a door, and we're basically pushing north to open that door and go through here. I appreciate that this game isn't going to appeal to absolutely everybody, but this really is a classic game. And if you've not seen NetHack, you know, this is my introduction to NetHack and my little tribute to this game as well. So let's go along this passage here, and we've got a door there. Let's see what else we've got. And we've got a room here. Notice that we could see that open door, and there's obviously a straight passage there. That's our field of view. So you always see directly in your field of view, and we're in that room here. So we've got that now. I think that was a fountain, that symbol. I can't remember. It's been a long time. So we go over that. Okay. It's not doing anything. So I'm going to hit Q to drink, Q to quaff, and drink from the fountain. We'll say yes. So that I'm refreshed. I had water. That can be bad as well. You don't always want to be drinking from fountains, because bad shit can happen to you, if I recall. And we're going to head this way to see what's there. And notice another dead end. If I hit S to search, we found a hidden door. And you've always got the text right above you that tells you what goes on. You don't always find hidden doors. And here we are. We're back in another room, and this is the top level of the dungeon. Now, key here. Our pet will help us. Our pet will die at some point. But in order to go down another level with the pet, you need the pet standing next to you. So let's try and figure out what the wait key was. No, that wasn't the wait key. No, zap, we don't want to zap. Was it X? No, don't want X. Damn it, I can't remember. Alright, so we've got to try and time it. And here we are. So the animal is now next to us, and we were on the right chevron that was the stairs that you go down. I wish I could remember the bloody wait key. Let's go down a level. So I'm pressing shift and right, and we descend the stairs. We don't get a message about it because it allows us to descend, because it knows we want to do that and we're not trying to exit the dungeon. Ah, found it. Alright, so it's on the number pad, it's the full stop. Which is basically the wait, and you saw the kitten disappear outside because something happened. It went next to me, and that next to me was a chevron, was that up symbol there, and that is a teleport. It's a trap. So if I move on to that, I will teleport somewhere. Do I want to do it? It's probably going to cause me problems. What the hell? Let's do it. So I'm moving on to it, and I've teleported. A trap door opened under you. Oh, that can be a teleport as well, but it's just a trap. So we've now dropped to level 3. And here's the thing. Our kitten is in the room with us. The kitten is there. Oh, what's happened? No, it wasn't a kitten. That was a statue of a lichen. Alright, so we're going to drop that. Oh, the kitten is the little... the kitten was the little F, if I recall correctly, actually, because it certainly must have fallen through here. Where did our kitten go? So we've got a weapon here, which is a hilted polearm. You can see this bracket symbol. All the symbols, do represent different things. We'll grab that as well, and we're auto picking things up. But where is our bloody kitten? Hidden door. So open that. Push north. And we have lost our pet. So he must have fallen through the trap door and be elsewhere on the level. Maybe you don't always land in the same place. It's been a while. So here's the key. We need to search for a secret door, because this level is obviously going to be way bigger than where we are now. You will be able to go upwards as well. And the little trick you could do is let's stand in the middle of this wall. So imagine this is space 1, 2, 3. We're standing here, so you've got east obviously directly to my right, you've got northeast above me, and you've got southeast below me. If you hit search, you search for everything in your immediate area, and my guess is going to be on this wall here somewhere, or certainly in the room below, but there will be a door if we hit search a few times. So I'm hitting S, and we hear some noises in the distance, so that probably is my cat fighting something else. We may find a corpse, or we may find, a cat corpse, or we may find a dead monster. And I think if your cat dies on the same level as you, or your dog, you get a message saying you have a moment of sadness. So I'm basically hitting search to keep trying to find a door, and there's nothing there. We've hit it a few times. You can see our T's go up, we're doing it to 435, nothing there at all. So let's go down here and try it again. Nope. Yes, bingo, we found the hidden door, so we can open that door, go right, and we swap places with the kitten. Alright, and the kitten is alive, praise be. This also probably means that there's something dead there. There's the stairs going down, but we didn't explore the upper level properly. So that was a fountain, we're not going to touch that. We got some more gold, and these stairs here, when we go up by pushing shift and the chevron, that will take us to effectively the floor above, and we should see a partial map because we've already been there. So shift left, and there we go. We can see where we were before. We can see the trap door that we fell into, and this is now an unexplored level in some areas, but we might as well just do a little bit of whoops, don't want to do that. That was 0 gave me an inventory here. So yeah, we just want to explore this a little bit more, and if we need to run back here for any reason, not like I think we would, but if we need to, then we know where we can do. So I've done search, which did a little wait, and an enemy has appeared behind me. So that's a wolf, I think. So if I hit west to attack, oh, it's a jackal. Okay, so I'm now attacking the jackal with my hands, and look, my hit points has gone down to 10 from 12, and I've now got a problem because I've got bare hands I'm using. So if I look at my inventory, and I've got, what have we got here? What have we got? We got wands. We got wands of polymorph and things like that. So I'm gonna, oh dear, what should I do? I could zap it with the wand of polymorph to turn it into something else, which probably isn't going to help. But if we weld in our hand, basically I think the blessed +1 quarterstaff, we will then, because you have to weld a weapon to be able to attack, and that's alternative weapon not welded, which isn't helping. So yeah, If we weld and we do that, space, brilliant. Okay, so we're now holding a weapon, and if I hit West, effectively I hit him, he bites, hit him again. Oh, and look, my health is going down. Hit point 6, and he's dead. So we've got the corpse and a potion. Now, let's just do a bit of searching there to fill that out. Up here, down here. And we're just doing a little bit of exploring to finish that level. So we got a gem, which was the asterisk sign. We got $1 that we picked up here. And we are going to keep on this little journey. So the newt is there. Killed the newt. Now you can only carry so much because of obviously weight issues here. So we can't, and this little gap diagonally northwest, I'm too fat in terms of everything I've got to get through, so we need to drop stuff. So hit T to drop, and we will drop the arrows, we will drop the pole arm, we will drop these belts. Let's see, consumables, we will drop that, and that's all we'll drop for the moment. And we hit space here, and everything should be dropped, and now we can go here. Oh, we still can't fit through there, but we're not carrying too much. Now, if we look at the scrolls, I'm hitting I for inventory. We've got an uncursed scroll of enchant armor. If everything is cursed, it's going to be bad for you, but an uncursed ones are good. So, if I hit, was it C for cast? Nope. Let's hit 5 there. Your camera's too much to get through, so hit the full note. Hit 5. Okay, well that went a bit wrong, don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, the next, what's that appeared? Let's attack. Oh, it's a grind bug. He's attacked. Another one attacked. So if I, is it use? No. Oh. What do I do for the spells? I. So let's have a look there. Let's have a look. An uncursed, consumables. Ah, so read is read. So if I do R for read and I click on I for enchant armor, I hit space. As you read the scroll, it disappears. Your cloak of magic resistant grows silver for a moment. So if I hit I, I've got a +1 cloak of magic resistance now. So that will hopefully make me harder to hit. We will see. So let's carry on this little journey. That went wrong. I can't remember all the commands at times. As I say, it's actually a big game. So here we are. We got a little trouble eating a food ration. And we really should be eating, I think, soon. And it says burdened on the right hand side. You see this at the bottom of the screen? That says burdened now. So if we do eat, and we eat the food ration, and we hit space, we're full of food now. So that's good. We're going to hit D for drop, and we're going to drop that. We're going to drop that. I thought, did I pick all these up again? I bet I walked over them and picked them all up. So hit space, and okay, drop. Aha. You can only drop one thing at a time. So there I am clicking on everything and it's not actually helping. I'm dropping the things on the same spot where I am because you could have a whole load of stuff there. But the problem I had was my inventory is much smaller now, which is absolutely great. I was dropping things, and clicking them all on the list, hitting space to go through, and it was only doing one of them. Alright, so let's go up here. That is a gem, so we could collect that, and we get the gold pieces, and I'm going to open the door to the south, and that seems to be a dead end. So if I do some searching, no, nothing's appeared. Let's open this door. Nothing there, dead end. And I'm not too fussed about their dead ends for the moment because I know ultimately where everything ends up. And what is that? There's a Z there, that could be bad. So if I see what I've got. What have I got? Oh, I've got nothing I can attack it with. Alright, so we're gonna have to. Oh, look! We got an uncursed scroll of teleportation. So if I do R for read, and I do K for my scroll of teleportation, and hit space, as you read the scroll, it disappears. But it got me away from that monster. So we are now gonna run up here, and by running it's the same controls that we had. Oh, and it actually did appear, and I destroyed the zombie. So fair enough. and there's a newt there, so we can hit the newt, hit it again, come on, die, and it's dead. And we're going to go down the level to the bottom here, and here we are, we're back in this room, and there's our kitten, the friend, our little friend the kitten. So if we've got some stuff we can drop, I'm just looking for food here. No, we haven't got any food, we dropped it all. Alright, let's carry on exploring this level here. And this is a net hack, you know, and there's still plenty more to show, but this is in essence what we're doing on this playthrough. We're looking at an old DOS game, and here I was doing search by that door to the west, and there was nothing there, nothing happening at all. So that means that wasn't a dead end. Yeah, so that means it was a dead end, which happens sometimes. Or I just wasn't lucky enough to open that door. And look here, the door is locked when I try to open it. So open and hit east doesn't work. So if I do K for kick, press east, and eventually it should break open. Bang, open. There's a, what's that? There's a monster there, so I'm hitting down, and I killed it. The corpse is there. Maybe the kitten will eat the corpse. We will see. It depends whether it's hungry. Open that door, go north, and we're heading up through the dungeon here. So just finish this passage out as we go through here. Completionist, completionist. S to search. Nope, nothing there. Now, we've got something new in here. That to our right, so east, is armor. So scale mail. So if I do where, no, that's world. Ah, no. So it was P. It was P to put on, I think. No, little P. Shift P. There we go. So it uses all the characters of the keyboard here. This is why it's taken a while to remember things. Okay, so like why is it not letting me wear? Is it not letting me wear it because I'm a wizard? Alright, okay, so let's remove, no, read, R for read, Shift R to remove, and we're going to take off B. Okay, you were wearing, and look, our armor class is now back up at 10, so the higher your armor class, the less protected you are. So if I do Shift P to put on, no, Shift W to put on, P was for the rings for your fingers. No, Shift P to put on, and we'll put the scale mail on, and our armor class 7, and that gave me a 2 bonus, I think, the other one. So I'm going to do Shift W, and I'm going to put the magic resistance on, and that should take me down to AC 5. Boom. Alright, and now let's go west to attack whatever that F is. Okay, the kitten bites the lichen is killed. Alright, the kitten killed it for me. So open that door, and we're going to carry on adventuring. Okay, this is a boulder. So the little item to the east of me now is a boulder. We can push those, but they cause trouble for you once in a while. And I'm hitting basically east to kill the lichen, and now I've gone level 2. So look, XP experience, so that must be my level, is now 2. My hit points are now 18. So we grab that corpse, and we're just going to go in here. Now there's a symbol I don't recognise. What is that? A ring. So now I do I for inventory. Have I got a scroll of identify? And that will help you recognise what things. But look, I don't know what the coral ring is. I have no idea. So, and here's a note actually. So all the letters you see here for your inventory are doubled up for keyboard commands as well. It just helps you identify what things are. So for instance, what we're going to do, we're going to do 2 things. We're going to drink a potion, and we're going to put on a ring. So the ring was, let me see, B. So Shift P, and we're going to put on B. There we go. And you can choose what finger, right or left. Let's do the left. So I don't know what it does, no idea. It probably is going to do something. And we're going to do Q to drink a potion. And we've got a bubbly potion, so let's do U. And suddenly you fall asleep and you wake up. Now, I've identified that as a sleep potion. When we find a bubbly potion again, it won't be called bubbly potion. It will be called sleep potion, and the names are random for every time you play it. So you know, you won't necessarily have a bubbly potion in this game. There will be a sleep potion in the next game you play. You know, it could be the green potion for sake of argument. And I've just noticed, look at my turns, 999. Alright, so let's go all the way west, and we're going to go down, and we're just going to finish exploring this level. I'm hit by a dart, so I've taken damage. You see some colour change there. So that means there's something shooting at me or a trap, and it was actually a monster. So that kobold there is going to be hit, and I keep going west to hit it, and boom, he's killed. And I've got lots of darts now that I don't want. Grab the money, grab that money, open that door to the south, nothing there, and we will now head west. We will go west. That's a famous pop group, isn't it? Go West. Alright. And here we are. Dungeon explored. There might be something in the middle, in that big area to the middle. I don't know, but we're not going to bother with that. We are just going to go down to level 4 of the dungeon by going down these stairs. So here we are. See, oh, damn it, I'm stuck. There's no door there. So if we do a bit of searching, maybe one will appear. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, it did appear. There's not always a door there, but eventually we found one. So the kitten is next to us, so we can go down, and we're in another room. So what do we see here? We see a weapon, I think, on the bottom left, or was it armor? Something on the bottom left. We see food immediately to the left. We see a gem above us, and we see a scroll to the top right. So let's grab the scroll. Actually, no, I was looking at the kitten. Directly above us is the scroll. So we grab the scroll, and here we are, the scroll labelled NR9, so we don't know what that does. So we get the carrot. Jack boots. So we're going to wear these. It might give us better armour. So if I do Shift W, and we want to do F for the jack boots. Yes, look at that. AC 3 now. We are doing okay. And grab the gem. Now, if I do inventory, looking at what we've got here, spell books, we have was it spell books? No, scrolls. Sorry, scrolls. We've got D there. We don't know what it is. The spell books you can learn, if I recall. So let's try and learn a spell. So if I do, I think it's read. Yeah, read M. The spell book is difficult to comprehend. We want to do it. And if I say yes to that, it might allow me to do it. Yep, so we know remove curse quite well. And I think that was C for cast. No, can't remember. Let's hit let's do dot there. Damn it, I can't remember what that was for cast. Doesn't matter for the time being. And we're going to do R to read, and we're going to read a scroll labelled NR9. As you read the scroll, it disappears. It is an identifier scroll. So this is the great scroll. This is one of the best scrolls you can find, because of all the rubbish you find in the dungeon, you need to know what it is. But when you read it, it identifies what it is. So we don't know what B is. Look, a coral ring on my left hand. If I do capital B there, and that's what we're going to try and identify, we hit space, and it is an uncursed ring of see invisible. So this means that I can actually see anything that's invisible in the dungeon. I did not know that, but now I can. So we killed a gecko by going south, and we're just going to carry on this journey. This game is a huge game. It's a really, really big game. So we've got another scroll there. So let's read that. So read H. So think of the mood, you forget everything. Now, that was a scroll of forget literally everything, which is not good. So I can't remember whether we forget the map layout of the whole dungeon, but certainly that level. So let's go back through here. Actually, Control D, no, Control K, no, Control D. No, Control D was dropped. God. K. So we're kicking the door. By God, I thinking of more, I forgot everything, and I forgot what commands did what as well. Come on, open. Okay, so that's open. So that stairs up. So if we go up, right, so we have only forgotten effectively that level, which is absolutely fine. So we're going to go down here, and that's what we call a scroll of forgetfulness or something like that when we see it again. If we see it again, yeah, there's so many bloody objects in this game, and yeah, there's so many unusual objects as well with all the different characters that you can play. You know, they all start with different things. Now, if you don't remember, that is a boulder that's above me there. So if I go effectively southwest, that will push it. There we go. And that's probably a really stupid thing to do because I might get myself stuck. And we've got another boulder in here. Oh, if you find pits which can be traps, you can push the boulders in and it fills in the floor. So you can interact with the scenery a fair bit as well. So let's keep going west. Nothing there. Come on, a bit of searching. That opened a door. Hidden passage. Kill the gecko. And we're just going to keep exploring this way. As I say, slightly different game to what we usually play on the channel, but I wanted to show you one of the... oh, cave spider. I've killed the cave spider. Alright, that's good. And we're at level 3. Was there multiple cave spiders? I think there was. Damn right. So I can't push that anywhere more that way. But yeah, this is different to what we usually do. But I wanted to show you one of the greatest dungeon crawler games that, in my opinion, ever existed. There are other games like this called Rogue. I think there's Dwarven Forest as well, which is another ASCII type game that's very, very popular. So hit the floating eye. You're frozen by the floating eye's gaze. You hear bubbling water. If you like Dungeons and Dragons, then you should love this. So I've hit it again. I hear water falling on coins. I need food badly. I can move again. Let's strike it again, and it paralyzes me. Look at my turn. So I'm on 1,737. When I attack it again, I've been paralyzed, and I'm fainting now. So this is the end game. Okay, and here we go. You faint from lack of food. The kitten is confused from hunger. The kitten is now attacking me as well because the kitten is confused. The kitten has bitten me a few times. I've only got 11 hit points. You know, this is deteriorating very, very quickly. And I died, so I faint from lack of food. The kitten is confused. It bit me a few times, and then I died from starvation. Do you want your possession identified? So we're going to say yes to this. And we had all this great stuff that you can see. You know, it's a pity I never had the a ring of polymorph control, so I could have put that on, and I would change myself into a big P, and the big P would have been the purple worm, because then you swallow things whole, and you really, really boost your levels up, if I remember correctly. Anyway, space a couple of times to get through this, and this is our attributes, so yeah, we might as well have a look at them. So let's see, we had 0 of 26 hit points when we died. Yep, all good. And we should see what we killed as well. So do you want to see a count of creatures vanquished? Yes, we do. So we killed 21 creatures. And do you want to see your conduct? You're going to say yes to see what this does. We followed a strict vegan diet. We were an atheist. We never genocided any monsters. Now that's great. There's a scroll of genocide which you can find in this game, where if you then type in the character for the monster, all of them are wiped out. They're just killed. So here we go. Do you want to see the dungeon overview? Yeah, we will. Okay, some of this stuff is new. So level 1 had fountains, level 3 had a fountain, level 4 had a fountain, and a final resting place for me. Very good. And here we go. Goodbye, gentlemen. The first, the wizard. You starved in the Dungeons of Doom on dungeon level 4 with 380 points, 44 pieces of gold. After 1,887 moves, you were level 3 with a maximum of 26 hit points when you starved. So we say okay to this. And this is the magic. So this now means that I've made a top 10 list, which has only got me because only I'm playing this at the moment. But when we play again, we now know that we can try and do better than this. And this is a really, really cool feature. So we're basically going to hit space to leave, and we're going to have one more go. And I'm not going to really describe the rules of NetHack anymore. You know, I've given you the basics on the bits that I can remember at least before I screw up the commands, and we're going to give it one more journey. So we're going to be Gentleman the second. Will he be better than the first? And you know, we've got all these options. Tourist is going to be absolutely insane to do, but we are going to be, who shall we be this time? We'll be a knight, and we're going to be a knight, yes, and say play for that. And you know, again, you know, we've got to search for stuff, so space to go through. Character set as defaulted to the graphical one, and you know what, we're going to go map and change to this ASCII one here, and then map and fit to screen. Now we have, what is this? We swap places with a saddled pony. Okay, we've got a fucking pony with us. That's probably a bit big, but yeah, there's dragons and other kinds of things here as well. So yeah, we'll see what we have. And I'm just collecting all this stuff. Okay, have I got it? Did I pick it up? Okay, so what I've just learned here is when you go into the options, it only remembers them for this particular game. So what was it? Was it Control, Command O? Nope. Shift O. There we go. So we now need to do auto pickup and hit space a few times to go through here. Boom. And now when we go over things, we will collect it. So we've got a golden potion. So let's quaff this Q. And we're going to say yes for that. Magical energy curses through my body. So I guess this means that I will be better at casting spells. Who knows? I can't remember what that did. So let's go down here, get the gold. The saddled pony drops a gold piece. How the bloody pony is picking up pieces of gold, I don't know. I guess it's happy. But I saw a little O there. Did you see the little O? I think there's an orc somewhere in this dungeon. Oh, up. And now let's go up. There we go. What is that? Is that an orc? No, it's a goblin. So we've killed the goblin. And we've got an orcish helm and an egg. So if we look at what we're wearing, we've got a long sword and a lance alternate weapon. And have we got anything on our head? No, we haven't. But our AC is 3, so let's hope this isn't cursed. So if I do Shift W, then we're going to put the helm on. Oh, we're wearing a helm already. Let's see this. So were we wearing one? I didn't see us wearing one. Oh, a blessed helmet. All right, we're not gonna remove the blessed helmet. So we're gonna drop. We are gonna drop the orcish helm because we don't need that. So that's on the floor, and we're going to carry on our little adventure with our pony, who collects gold. Okay, so we're only on level 1 of the dungeon. This should be very easy, and nothing will happen. But this will be the only other playthrough we have on this, because you know what, I could play NetHack all night, but I want you to enjoy NetHack yourself. So that slash symbol, that's a wand. So I don't know what it does. So the saddled pony picked up a chest and he dropped a chest. Alright, so if I hit O for open and I push right, it seems like something is lootable over there. So you move onto it, and if I drop the chest, so I'm dropping M because it's heavy, and then it's L for loot, and the chest is here. Do you want to loot it? And I say yes. And it turns out to be locked. So I'm moving to the right of it. We're going to press wait, which is the delete key with the full stop on, for the horse to move. Then we're going to do K to kick, and then we're going to push east, and it FUD, so nothing happens. So we're going to wait for the horse to move, and then we're going to do K again to kick, because we don't want to be kicking the horse. Horses or ponies, whatever you decide it's called, can kick back a lot harder. No, come on. Okay, this is going to take a while. So what we do is we go over it, and we've got the chest. So we're now going to move here, and we're going to... No, where can we do it? Here. We're going to drop the chest. So we're going to drop M, and we're going to press wait for the horse to go back. We're going to go south. Now we're going to do K for kick, and it broke the lock. After all that, alright, so I've picked it up again, D for drop, M to drop it, and we're now going to loot it. So if we do L for loot, do we want to loot it? Yes, we do. And we can look inside the chest. This is new. I don't think you could put things in the chest before. So this shows how this has changed from when I've played it before. So let's do look inside the chest, and we're going to click here. And a fortune cookie and a blue gem. Alright, so we are going to take something out for O, and we'll take A for all types, and then space. A and B. Okay, so have we got the gem and the fortune cookie? Yes, we got the cookie and we got the gem. Alright, so this time it did allow us to pick everything or do everything. And by allow us to do it, the door's locked. So K to kick, hit west, and it works. Alright, so let's attack that monster. The lichen is dead. The saddled pony eats a lichen corpse. This pony... And why would this pony be collecting a bloody empty chest? You know, this is truly a magical pony. Alright, so we now look like we've got no options. So remember what I said on the first playthrough. Imagine here we've got effectively above us northwest, then we've got west, and we've got southwest on the western wall. If we do S for search in there, boom, a door opens. So the doors, you can kind of see where they may be. There was a monster behind it, and he's dead. Oh god, there's a fox now as well. Let's kill the fox. The fox is dead. My experience is level 2. There's another monster there. There's a bit more monsters this time around. Dear God. Alright, so we drop. And we can drop the... What should we drop? Did we not pick up any corpses? Oh, maybe we didn't. Alright, okay. Sometimes monsters don't leave corpses, so that will explain that. We've got some gold. We go in here. There's the stairs down. I was going to say, I don't know whether I really want that pony with us. You know, he's a bit of a pain in the arse. You know, all he does is pick things up and drop things. At least the kitten fought stuff. But we'll allow him to be with us on one more level. So we're going to go down. And we are down. And there's a fox below us. So we're going to attack the fox. And the fox also bit me. The fox is dead. A trapdoor in the ceiling opens, a rock falls on my head. Fortunately, I was wearing a hard helmet. Now, if I wasn't, there would have been damage done to me. So we're going to collect the pears. We probably need to do some eating. So let's do E and for eat, Q for the pears, E again, Q for another pear. In fact, we're going to eat a whole load of stuff. Eat the egg, eat the candy bar, eat some apples. Oh, bad food. Damn it. And look at this. I've gone blind. So on the bottom of the screen it says T turns 304, blind. This is bad. If you go blind, you've got to risk it by basically just waiting it out. If you don't wait it out, I can see again now, you can move, and I would accidentally have probably kicked my horse or something like that, or attacked the pony, and it would have attacked me back, and not being able to see, it could have beaten 10 bells of shit at me. So let's see what we've got for our inventory. So interestingly, the apples are uncursed, but it was a bad one. So you know, let's get rid of those. We don't want those. So D for drop, G for apples. They could just be eaten by somebody else. You know, I'm not going to risk any more bad apples. So let's go this way. We are heading west, and we're pushing a boulder. Now, you try to move the boulder, but in vain. Sometimes you get this message, and there's a monster on the other side of the boulder, which is called blocking progress. So let's ignore that. A board beneath you squeaks a D note loudly. Oh, I don't know what that means. I've not heard that before. So let's head this way. Kill the gecko. Here we are. So we're going to drop the gecko corpse, and we're going to quaff the potion. What is this? You feel wise. So I guess our intelligence. No, our wisdom. Our wisdom has gone up, not our intelligence. And I believe it actually went green for a moment there as well to show me at the bottom of the screen. And yeah, I wasn't paying attention. So let's open this door to the south. Try again. Oh, it's locked. I'm not reading it. Alright, so we need to kick it. And it crashes open. And the lichen touches me. We're going to fight the lichen. And we'll experience level 3. Praise be. Now, if you're thinking, well, I like the look of this game, but, you know, I don't like the graphics and I don't like the top-down view. I believe that there was a version of this called Vulture where you get NetHack, and it's basically a graphical 3D engine on top of this game, and it's a forced perspective 3D type game. So there are many ways to play NetHack. There really are. And this is the last way that we're playing it, because when we're dead, we will call an end to this video. But you know, this is like a tutorial in some respects on how to play, but a journey together. So we haven't done anything with wands yet. So if I do Z for zap, and then I can do L for the ruined wand, and where do I want to zap? So let's push west. Okay, it's not doing the directions for me. Let's do myself. Now, what did that do? Who knows? Who knows what that did? Ignore that. If it was a firebolt wand, we might have seen something else, but who knows? Ah, you hear a D note squeaking nearby. You hear the chime of a cash register. There is something very special on this level. Okay, let's kill the newt. And we're going to go this way. I'm doing searching, but there's nothing there. Bollocks. Alright, hopefully we can get to where I want to take you. Alright, so that boulder is in the way. Can we kick it? Oh, that hurt me. Look, that hurt. The gentleman was stupid again. Right, let's go down here. And notice how underneath me, south, that those pixels lit up in that room, because that is my line of sight that we can see. We've killed a large kobold. Okay, so we're going to drop him as well. We don't want him. Oh god, we don't want V as well. And where is my bloody horse? There we go, we found a hidden door. Open. Oh, it's locked. Okay, so we will kick the door. And it opens. Grab the gem. Go up here. Kill the newt. Oh, a hobbit. Kill the hobbit, and we got a sling. And a scroll. Let's read that scroll. Read A. As you read the scroll, it says you have found a scroll of sticky cloud. Where do you want to put the cloud? Alright, for instructions, type question mark. So I guess we just move it where we want. Here we go. And we put 5 there. Alright, well that works. Strange messages there because unexplored illegal, which means that I can't put it where I didn't want to be. I have no problem with these messages on what you see on the screen. This isn't anything broken. It's just the fact that there are places where you can't put the cloud. Alright, and as I say, there is something very special about this dungeon. Let's grab that, another scroll. Leather armor. Right, okay, so we're going to drop the armor. We don't want the other armor. What else are we carrying? We don't want. What can we drop? What can we drop? We can drop the cookies. So drop those. Sorry, carrots, not cookies. Search. Open south. How did I know that was there? It's because there was a hint earlier. Oh, it's locked. I should read that. Kick the door. There was a hint earlier that there was something on this level by something that I saw, and hopefully I'm right where it is. And knowing that the map is as big as where we are now, you know, there had to be something else, and I'm expecting something down here. Come on, search. Bugger, no. Alright. Okay, so we're going to go up, and we're going to go to the room in the middle here. Oh, hang on. Open that door. Okay, nothing through there. We're going to kill that newt. So we're going to search on these walls. Search there. Search there. Nothing. Bugger. Maybe it's this way. Nope. Alright, sod it. Well, that will be one of the great mysteries. What do I think is on this level that we can't see? In fact, sod it. Let's have a quick check here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, maybe there's nothing there. I've been searching, stood against those walls, spaced out to maximise my searching potential. Let's try here. Yes, there it is. Hidden door. Open that door. Kill the giant rat. Come on. Okay, we got a lantern. Open. I think this is it. Yes, behold. Look at this. Salutations, gentlemen, to welcome to a name that I will not try and pronounce in the general store. Now, this is where things get really dangerous. So you're in a shop, and I've selected through the options here, auto pickup, which we're going to turn off now. Because what happens is when you go over stuff, you pick it up automatically. And look at this. You see a Magneto spellbook for sale. 267 Zalt mines. Well, I've only got 12. And if you collect all these things, you're in a position where, oh, hang on a minute. You know, we've got loads of stuff. And the shopkeeper will block your exit if you try and exit carrying stuff that belongs to him. So, you know, turning off auto pick off has hopefully allow me not to grab anything. So when I leave the shop, or well, because I can leave the shop because I can go east now, he won't attack me or anything like that. But I think what we can also do is if we hit, is it S for sale? No. If I hit D for drop, and let's try dropping some gems. So let's drop O. No, that didn't work. Doesn't matter. There's a way that you can sell objects as well, but we're not buying anything from him. We're exploring the dungeon and we're going down. And what is this? A diamond ring and a sling. So that must be... Where did they come from? I bet you that's my bloody horse that's attacking things. Alright, so Shift O, because we don't mind picking things up now. Now we're not in the shop. And there's all these other options, by the way, but as I say, that's needed turning off purely for the fact that I didn't want bad shit to happen. So we're going to go down to level 3. So we just send the stairs, and look, it's full of monsters, and all those monsters can attack us at once, so we need to back away, which I'm doing here, to a dead end, or not a dead end, but a corridor, so we can only be attacked effectively from the west. So the fox is dead. The newt is dead. Oh, and that's a statue. Alright, so D for drop, H. Now, I forgot that statues, these letters are the same as monsters. But if they're a white colour, that means they've been turned into a statue for some reason. Alright, so let's read scroll B. So read... Okay, I'm gonna... Sorry, move here. Here's someone counting money. Is that another shopkeeper? So we're going to do R for read, and we're going to read this scroll. And it's a map. It's a map showing us the whole layout. Good. Alright. So let's head down to the next level. Kill the acid blob with splashed by its acid. I've got 23 HP, 29 left. And this video, it's going on a fair bit, but you know, I want to show you this game a couple of playthroughs. And you know, we're hungry now, so we need to eat something. So we're going to eat the candy bar. Okay, and we might as well eat a little bit more. We'll eat the fortune cookie. The fortune cookie is delicious. The cookie has a scrap of paper inside. It reads, they say that there was a clever rogue in every hacker died to escape. Some of you may get that joke, others won't, and you know, I'll just leave that to yourselves to figure out. Now, this floor here is interesting. So usually in this game, you've only got one exit down, but look at this. There's two. We've got one here, and we've got one down here. I'm probably going to have to kill that monster. No, it's a statue. I bet it's a statue of a bat. Yes, so drop that. Drop the statue. So down here as well. So we're going to head down this one first. And this is a different kind of area. Let's go southwest. Oh, no. Okay, so we're going to head up. We're going to head up because there's loads of them coming now. No, up. There we go. That leads to some gnome areas, some dark, twisty passages. And this one here is going to lead to the dungeon. So let's go down here, and that's another dungeon floor. So if we go up, you know, we're going to head back into this area here, and we're going to kill a few gnomes. Because I don't want to ruin everything for you, and there's so much to see in this game. Oh, I'm hungry again. Bloody hell. I could eat a horse or a pony. Eat fortune ration, or food ration. No, what? Yeah, food ration. Eat cookie. Okay, let's just click on the one I want to eat. There we go. Done. Right, and now we're going to go up and we are going to go down. And these are gnomes. So the gnomes hit us. We're going to hit back. Oh, God. Die. Good. And the gnome is dead. Experience level 4. And look at my HP now. It goes up to 36. But don't be fooled. That's not good. Because the monsters also get a lot worse. God, I'm being hit by that gnome there. They come from everywhere. Killed that one. Killed that one. I can't remember what was actually like in this level as well, but I've always was very pleased when it happened, because this level doesn't happen every time, and it's good to see. I don't think it happens every time actually. Maybe it does on the later versions, but I'm sure when I used to play this, it wasn't happen every time. And look, a paper golem, we can barely see it. It's got a different symbol there. Look, if I move down, See that symbol effectively north of me following me. There we go. And now he needs to die. Alright. So he's now got 3 scrolls. And these scrolls were great, because you could write things on these scrolls if you found a magic marker, and with the magic marker, once you identified a scroll, you could create your own. So enchant armor, enchant weapon would be the good ones to do, but you've got to identify them first and know about them. If you don't, you can't write what you don't know. So this means if I hadn't found an enchant armor scroll, or enchant weapon scroll, I could not write, if I had a magic marker on the blank scrolls, those words, because it was something that I didn't know. Right, okay, so kill that. Oh shit, look at all these. So, we got gnome kings, we got all kinds of things. God, die. All of you, die. Oh, look at that. I'm being hit by crossbow stuff here. Oh, nearly dead, nearly dead, nearly dead. Have I got anything I can do? Zap. Let's do rude wand. Oh, and he hit me. So do we want our possessions identified? And we're going to say yes to this. What was a rude wand? A secret door detection. How fucking pointless. Do you want your attributes? Yeah, we'll have a look at those. Okay, so look at this. There's, I think, a lot more here in terms of, you know, what we've done. You were lawful, normally on a mission for Lou, who was opposed by... I'm not going to read all this. You can read all that if you want to. Perhaps hit pause on the video. So do you want to see vanquish stuff? I think 22 before. So 34 this time. We did better. And do you want to see your conduct? Yes, we do. We were still a vegetarian. We were an atheist. We never genocided. So this is pretty much the same as before. And you want to see the dungeon overview. So let me see. Yes, level 4 had the gnomish mines as well. We were actually in level 4, the gnomish mines, which was good. And level 3 had stairs down to them. So, you know, all these great things to find. And level 2 had the general store. So that was good to show as well. And here we are. We died. And let's see. 783 points. So if I say OK to this. And yes. Did we beat ourselves before? Yes, we did. So 783 points. We did better than the wizard before, because Gentleman K&I shows knight. So that's absolutely brilliant. We did what we achieved. Anyway, this has been a bit of a different video to what we normally do. You know, let's kill this. Get rid of that. Space will get rid of that for me. Let's kill this. Let's bring back the image. And this has been NetHack 366, available from the URL you see on the screen. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Good fun making this. Good fun doing this one. As I say, a little different to what we usually do. You know, I've got my explorer's hat on. We went into the dungeon. I should have probably played the tourist character with this hat. But no, thank you for watching. If you made it this far through, all of you stay safe. All of you take care and enjoy each other. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Would you like to play again?